Hello everyone, Athena Artiste, back with you. Health issues are still ongoing, but I'm just trying to cope with them as I can. Also, I have run into a number of tech issues with various things involving my video series. So, well, for one thing, when Ken came back into Banished, this was about a month ago or so, I discovered that issue. I found that I could no longer use the setting for the DirectX 11, which is what I had always been using previous to this. I had to change it to the 9.0C. Now, and I had to do a little bit of tweaking in here, but you could see what I've got, so I'm not going to get into that any further. I know others have always told me over the years that they have had trouble with their particular graphics chip and card with that, and I don't know if Windows changed something involving the DirectX, which is what I suspect, or something, but now I've got to go to that too. Not that it looks any different, really. It's just one of those things. Now, the other thing I ran into is when I attempted to load my save game, well, it did load just fine, but then Banished would always be crashing, usually within a half hour or so, which was, of course, not a good sign. I don't believe any of these other mods that I'm using have been updated in this time. At least I've never gotten any notices about anything. But I'm not willing to rule that out. And after several attempts to get that up and running again, I decided I'm just wasting my time here with this. So it was time to do yet another restart, and I do apologize that for everyone. I don't know what else I could do at this point. So in checking through options, I came upon one for a starting conditions called Shipwreck. Now, they only had a hard start with this. They did not have an Adam and Eve start. And I believe this is only found there in the latest version of Journey with Colonial Charter. But of course, as soon as I saw that, I thought, oh my, what if I combine that with the WaterWorld maps and with a island that is off by itself outside, of any others? And this is the map that I came up with, which is a kind of a long, skinny island here with a few other ones. There is a peninsula that comes up here. So getting to the outer areas is not going to be that difficult, but then our land area is highly, highly limited, and I don't intend on, I'll tweak things as I call it, but I'm not adding islands willy-nilly all over the place. And yes, this is going to be a No Nomads play with a hard start and my other usual settings. So that's enough said on this point. And as you can see, we've spawned here on this island. We have 14 settlers, and we've got actually for storage this shipwreck storage, which is being used as a barn, of course. So I'm going to first thing I'm going to do is I'll put down one of these little tiny, no, not that one, this one, the fisherman. So I could put them right up here next to that boat, and they could dump their fish that they're catching right in there. So I don't even have to build them a barn. Now I'm going to put down also a small stockpile for out in here, simply so they have someplace up in here to dump things. I'll be building a few others, but I think because, again, land area is very limited, I'm going to be sticking to rather small ones. So that's going to be to get me started. Now let's go run around. We need to select an awful, whatever wood we have available to us here. I'm going to grab just that much for now, and of course, any wild foods that are up in this area. Might as well select those at this time, because we're going to have a real severe problem, not just with wood, but with stone and iron ore because we have such a limited area. So, as I said, this is going to be a bit fun, I think. And let's see, let's put a couple more people on as builders. And I want to put in one more food source right off the bat, which is going to be a hunter. Because you see there's deer right there, and of course there's ducks flying around. Well, let's put them pretty close to that. Whoop, I got a citizen. Let's get the... Where is it? There it is. Now, the other two things we will need really fast. Number one is a shelter of some sort. And I'm going to go with this little settler tent that I'm going to put right there. And then I'm going to put in a tiny little chopper, which I will put right over here for now, so they can make us firewood. Because you may have noticed we do not have any firewood at all with this start. So even if they build that shelter, they're not going to have anything available to keep them warm. So that is our first goal, is to get somebody making us firewood. And here we go. Now I want them to build that first, and then that. Doesn't matter whichever order they cut built in, but those are the two things I want done right away. Okay, there's my chopper. So let's get somebody in there so they could start making us some firewood as soon as some people get some wood over there. And see, it immediately turned to show that they're cold because they don't have anything to heat with. So hopefully that'll get rectified very quickly here. And here comes our fisherman. There we go. And we have 2 people fishing now, and our hunter should be coming very soon. And it looks like they're making us firewood, so people should no longer be getting cold. Now what I'm going to do too is I'm going to bring a road down from this area here, straight down. Well, I guess I can't bring it straight down. There's some things that they need to pick up or take care of there. So we'll just bring it down that far. And now I could put another stockpile right in this area. That one is going to probably be my biggest one. So that, again, they don't have to carry anything too far. There we go. Now we got our hunter up and running. And I will bump my food amount up so that if they do hit that 5,000, they're not going to stop. Now, okay, let me stop in a moment, because I've actually tried to do this a few times, and I've actually failed miserably a few times, which is somewhat embarrassing, but oh well. So what I think I'm going to do now is start coming out right from this point here with a bunch of dock. Let's make sure I'm getting these all in a row. And my hand is going to be tremoring. That's going to cause some fun. Let's see if I did that right. Yep, they're all in a row. Now, what I want them to do is get this end of it done first, of course. And we're going to put a barn right out in this area first. And then across from that, well, let's start with a reed farm. There's our reed farm. And we're also going to put in a water scavenger as another food source. I don't know how soon I'm going to be getting people to staff these things. Okay, so we've got those two done. Now we're going to need our workshop. Now the workshop, where's the edge of that barn? Right there. Let's put some dock up that way. And we're going to put our workshop right here in this corner we just made, next to our barn. Okay. Now hopefully they're going to start putting my dock out here, which is what I want first. We're going to need to cut. Let's grab whatever trees we have missed in here. Go ahead and grab some more. And, of course, any wild foods that are up in there. Now, let's get the rest of this dock put in here, folks. Yes, I know the supply of logs is low. Okay, so we should be coming in with our... Let's do the workshop first, please. Oh, and I also need to put in... Where is it? One of our little town arrivals, so I could tell what I've got in inventory. Okay, so we've had 2 kids grow up. Yes, I definitely want to get someone on that reed farm. The water scavenger I'm going to put a hold on. I want to do the dock workshop. I thought I selected a goodly amount of... Let's get some more trees cut from in here. And I want to slap... Oh, wait a minute, there's my workshop. Okay, let's get you to making us some rough tools. Bump that amount up. And this amount up. And we're just going to put one person in there. Now then, I also want to put in... They're over here. We need our herb grower, which can sit right out here, right across from that barn. And we're gonna need the mender, which go like right along in here. There we go. Because we're coming out this way with our houses. So let's start putting in yet more dock. And let's see. This one, well, I can't really see. There's the circle. Now is that, no, it's not on there. There. Looks like it's, I'm not sure if it's quite on the dock. So let's bring that dock out just a bit further and make sure. Yeah, we got them all hooked up, it looks like. Okay, let's try doing that again. This is the fishery. I want this to go out here as far away from land. Looks like that's there in the right spot. Let's check. Yep, that looks good. And of course we're going to give them a nice big barn right next to their fishery. Now out in here, oh, I forgot to select iron ore, didn't I? We need iron ore. Let's grab some iron ore wherever we could see that. There's not a lot available. Oh, the other thing I need to do, I want to put a forester out in here, and I thought rather than going with the wild things one, which I've used so often, let's give a try with something like the cherry one. And I want to get this as much as I can on land. Looks like that's pretty good right there. So we're going to put that there. That needs 12 stone. So we're also going to need to start picking up stone wherever there's some stone readily available. There we go. And we want to get more houses in here. So, whoops, we're over here with the dock ones. So let's put in some more out this way. And then we're going to come back this way back over. No, I don't need a great big one. Hopefully that should be enough. There. Now let's put a hurry on these. So that we can start getting some houses built. Is what we're gonna build. One there. One there. Well, there's our town arrival. One there. One there. That's... Let's see, did they get us any iron ore? No, I don't see any iron ore yet. So still no tools. Let's put all... Let's go find some iron ore and put a rush on that next. Okay, there's one house there. And another one. So there's the 4 we've got in the works. And let's go find where that... There's a little bit of iron ore right in there. So let's put a rush on that. We're heading into winter. We only have one house at this point. Yes, I know the supply of tools is getting low. Believe it or not, I did notice. Bring our... Oh. You can't connect, so... Let's just raise that ground a bit. And bring our road here. And there we go. Now, need to get closer to that fishery getting built too. Well, come on. I know it's cold, folks, but chop that wood. So we can get a bigger fishery up and running. And people are getting cold. We almost got that herb grower done, so let's put a priority back on that. Because people are going to start getting sick. Now we're back into spring again. Let's check for any wild foods that's available. And we'll just keep selecting. Come on, I got somebody stuck out here. And they're getting cold. Oh, they got across. Thank you. Not sure how they did that, but they did. So let's get somebody to growing us some herbs. And we're gonna put a higher limit on that. We do want that herb mender done pretty soon. Now they got plenty of stone for the forester. So let's go ahead and have them start getting that one built too. Not doing too bad food-wise. Yes, I know the supply of logs is low. I'm quite aware of that. Well, they've made a fair amount. Let's see. Do we have any? Yes, we have a few feathers. So go ahead and make some survival coats for us now. Just so we have some. Now the cherry forester got done. Okay, let me pause the game. I'm gonna put, I guess, one person on there now. But I'm going to raise that up. So we've got one person out here running about planting trees for us, which of course we're going to have to be cutting down almost as soon as they're planted. Now there we go. There's our herb bender up and running. So, and looks like we're getting our fishery built. Wonderful. Like I said, with this, doing this, everything's at, all of our resources at a very severe premium. There we go, there's the dock fishery. Now I'm immediately shutting down work there. And they all should go to work over there. Let's take that one out. I don't know how much wood we'll get back from there because it didn't take much wood to build it. But now we should start getting a higher amount of fish because they're out here completely surrounded by water, with only a barn taking up some of that circle. But with them eating just a diet of fish, it was very important to get that herb bender and grower up and running. So now let's get our houses all built. And I'm going to put them, they need one of those fuel storage little buildings. Put that directly across from our wood. What I'm also going to do is put in someone whose job would be just to run wood over there. Okay, we got one house built. And I know we're going to need a lot more built because we don't have very many babies right now, kids growing up. Got one more person we can put. I think putting them out here is actually a bit more important. So, grow those trees. Now, there we got a bunch of people into that house. And I need houses out here. So they're out here in this area where I want them working. Now I'm going to build this sort of a bridge from here. No, I guess that part isn't quite big enough. Right along there. And let's get them to build that in a hurry. And that's where we could put our houses along that bridge. And let's... any of those trees that they've just planted for us need to get cut down. And we need to also grab that iron ore. Looks like they're getting more stone for us, but that's okay. Because what I also need to build here is a regular type gatherer. So I can put a number of people in there. And we're also going to build them a very small a little well, just in case anything should catch on fire out there, so they've got some place to get water from. Let's get this bridge over here built. And in fact, let's put a very small little stockpile right there so they can dump things in. Without walking too great a distance. Okay, I guess you're going back to making us more rough tools. And we've got another house built. Wonderful. So we should have one more being built up there. Oh great, here comes our bridge. So let's build more houses right along, because these are over this creek bed or whatever you want to call this, so there's no place to grow any trees or foods of any sort there. Let's get one house built first. I guess it's over here on this side. And wherever that other house is, please get that one. There we go. Now it looks like it got everyone in out of the cold except one person. So what I'm also going to do... Looks like I got a broken family somewhere. I'm going to put in... What I'm going to actually do, I think I'll come along here. With some dock. So I can put some more housing along in here. And come back over to the land area. There we go. So now I'm gonna put one more house. Let's put them near the edge here. And put the rush on that one. And as soon as I see, I'm going to take this house out, because after all, they will be burning a lot of more firewood in that type of a tent than they would in a regular house. And I'm having broken tools. They need wood. And I need to get this house built so that... Well, no, I think I should get this one up here down first. That's that one. So let's put a hold on that one until we get this other one done. Okay, I'm gonna have you make us some fire bundles. We are heading into spring. Okay, that one's nearly done, so let's take these people out of this tent. Looks like we didn't have anybody go homeless. I don't know where they went. I almost have this house here built. Put you back on making rough tools. And let's get both these houses down here done now. Let's grab just some of these iron ore so we can... Oh, they don't need iron ore, they need trees. Well, let's get some of these trees cut. So we can get more tools made. Don't get me wrong, I don't like having broken tools, but the thing is, at least they're not dying. I do see time-wise, though, that we're running past the 30-minute mark, so... Well... I don't really... Yeah, let's put somebody to work on that. They could find wood from wherever they could find it and bring it up there closer to our... Looks like we're getting some made. And we're heading back into winter, and I will just have to live with that insofar as taking my screenshot and everything. Because I really want to not run too long with this episode. Yes, I know the supply of tools is low. At least we're getting tools made again. Let's get these houses out here built. And we've got kids growing up. Put someone else over there on the fishery, although that's doing really nice. I think once I get the gatherer's hut built, which hopefully should be somewhat soon, I'll take that extra person and put them over there. We need one more piece of lumber. There, we got that one. Let's get that one built, so we can get somebody living out here. And they got cold, I guess. Let's get any wild foods out there. Selected yet again. We're heading into spring. They're not doing too bad health-wise. Okay, there, we got a fairly young couple. We're not getting these houses built as fast as I'd like, but then dealing with what we've got, that's understandable. And I'm gonna go through and select a bunch more of these little baby trees for them to cut, simply because we need the lumber. Let's grab those there or two. But it is heading into spring, and there goes the snow. Oh, no, we're getting fresh ones. So I'm going to end this recording here. Pause my game. Move things around so I can get my screenshot done. And thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.